We're very serious. Welcome to the Geeks Show podcast. This show called Review Roundup. And it's the Christmas edition, as you can tell by my hat. I lost my jingle hell. My jingle hat. I had a jingle hat. I lost it. So in a moment of desperation, I grabbed a turkey.
Thanksgiving.
It's a little late.
The holiday starts, right?
Yeah. I should have wore the. Why does it look like vagina hairs? I lost.
JJ hair.
This show's a shambles. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me today.
As always.
No, sometimes. Sometimes, Mr. Bossman.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm struggling right now. Like,
Why, man?
do you look at me? Does this look like success to you? No, I'm wearing a fucking turkey on my head. I'm struggling.
Because you love to eat.
Okay, you just called me fat already. This is a show where we round up a bunch of stuff to review, and we review it for you.
Felix, man?
Felix is gone. He ate too much turkey. He made me. Okay. You don't know? Felix is actually Santa Claus. But it's a secret. Nobody knows.
Okay.
So right now, he's flying across the world.
Wait.
Yeah. He fits the criteria. He's flying around. He don't have a Rudolph. He's got like a Harley Davidson. He's like a cool Santa, you know. And he's flying and he's dropping off toys and shit. Santa, fat Santa. I can't. I fucking can't with this thing.
That's better.
Kinda. What the fuck you been watching, douche?
Are we starting right now?
Yeah, we started.
Why?
Because why not?
Okay. It's holiday season.
Yeah.
So my first watch was Chucky.
Watch Chucky?
There's there was a series out.
Yeah, on Sci-Fi, which is kind of like has the you know how we shit on CW?
Yes, always.
Sci-Fi is like a step below.
Why you shit on CW, man?
Because it's crap.
No, it's not.
It is the crappiest
You
crap.
didn't like Smallville?
No. Back in the day, CW was okay because it wasn't CW. It was UPN and other stuff. Anyway,
Yeah, that's right.
so a step below that is Sci-Fi.
Okay.
And you watch the Sci-Fi Chucky, so I'm expecting you to say...
Did you say?
No.
It's sci-fi?
I thought it was Sci-Fi.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure it's Sci-Fi. But is it dope? Is it good? What's good?
Yeah, it's kind of entertaining. I mean, it's gore. You know, Chucky, he's a little badass.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to murder everybody.
Yeah.
The thing I like it was linked to the movies, you know.
Mm-hmm. Characters in the movies.
The link to the characters from the movies,
Mm-hmm.
and with the new characters from the series.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of entertaining. Yeah, you could watch if you like Chucky, you know.
Yeah.
He's kind of cheesy, you know. But I mean, it's a good watch. Only 8 episodes,
Mhm.
1 hour long.
I wasn't expecting like the Chucky series to be good or anything, but even your wife was like, she was cracked. She showed me a still, and we were cracking up with him wearing the Hello Kitty mask in Halloween.
It was Halloween time. Yeah, heard out it's gonna be a second season though.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So, would you recommend it, douche?
Yeah, I recommend. It's a good watch, like I said. I mean, it's Chucky. If you like that 80s cheesy horror movies,
Mm-hmm.
back then it's kind of the same shit, but
I mean, you would think that kind of stuff doesn't translate to 2021, but it does.
yeah, it does.
The way they did it, they did a good job.
Yeah, they get a job.
Good job.
But it's linked, you know. I told you, like, it's linked with the.
It's the same
movies.
killer, right?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same spirit. Yeah,
It's the same spirit. Hilarious.
yeah,
If anything, I'm just gonna look for that still
yeah.
and post that up. Well, I watched a little something from Netflix from first time director, top 10 all time smoke show, Miss Halle Berry. Watched Bruised on Netflix. This is her MMA movie where she is playing a washed up former UFC fighter who, while in the ring, did something that's like embarrassing. Like in the middle of a fight, she turned around and ran out of the ring. And that's like everybody's teasing her because of that now.
Okay.
And she's trying to come back to fight.
Why, she was afraid of fighting, or?
I think like something with the lights, and she got like freaked out, so she couldn't see anything. So she turned around and jumped out of the cage, and like everything that was a big deal, and everybody. That's her legacy now.
But that's what she's starting her career for fighting.
Yeah, this was like the end of her UFC career.
Okay.
And after that, she's like a nobody, and she's trying to start all over. She's like not doing good. She's like grocery shop, like valiendo verga. And the boyfriend is like an abuser, and he forces her into a street fight, and from the street fight, there's another guy that's like trying to pimp her out to fight. Bullshit. Her son gets introduced into the mix. We get this movie. There's a bunch of misery. Like the whole movie is miserable. Like her setting of her home with the boyfriend is terrible. How the boyfriend treats the kid is terrible. Her backstory is very, very like you don't finish watching the movie like, oh yay, you know.
And did it give you any warrior vibes? Like a grenade?
No. She just struggled through the whole movie. And you just want her to do good, and every time she tries to, something comes up to fuck up and get in the way.
Okay.
As far as her performance, MMA wise, like her ground game looks legit. There was some times where she was rolling with Valentina Shevchenko, who's the champ, both in the movies and in real life, and she's like legitimately rolling. Blink. And
we'll talk about this. Yeah,
and it was cool. Like her MMA game was like look legit, right? For movie standards,
like she looked like she trained for it.
It looked like she it definitely whatever she did in the gym and all that other stuff definitely you can see it. But it's like movie MMA, you know, where if you take a punch, right, you're not gonna take the punch and take a few steps back, and the fighter's not gonna give you a sec. It's like you take a punch and he's on you again. Like it's so fast, you know. So it's kind of hard to replicate it, but it's okay. It's not bad. She directed it. It's not like there's no shots where I'm like, holy fuck, you remember that shot? No.
Okay.
It's cool. I think you see titties in it.
Ooh.
I think for all your pervies.
We already watched this kind of story yet? Yeah. We've seen this before, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They just made it more miserable.
Okay.
And it's like the underdog trying to come back.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't that bad.
Like what, 7, 6?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
About hanging around in 7s and 6s. It's not bad.
If you have nothing to watch.
Now, should we reward her with a Catwoman movie for her directorial after her directorial debut? Nah. Give it to somebody who kind of knows a little bit more behind the camera. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
So you took the bullet for us because we weren't gonna watch it.
What?
For how bad the first part made us feel, but He-Man.
Oh, He-Man.
Revelations.
Okay. Well, it's Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe Revelations.
Yeah, okay.
Part 2.
Start with that. Yeah, it's not He-Man. It's Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, it's definitely not He-Man.
Dose?
This is part Dose. Yeah, you watched part Dose?
Oh yeah, what part Dose?
You like part Dose?
I don't know. I like better the first part. I think it's gonna be kind of like the same pace.
Okay.
But I don't know.
But there's more He-Man?
I didn't like that the story wasn't mainly He-Man. It was likely a girl.
Again in the second one?
Yeah.
Damn.
Tila.
So they copy pasted?
Kinda. Like in the first part, he loses powers. Skeletor
right.
gets the sword. He becomes a god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even the second part was Tila?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So they royally fucked up.
Yeah.
Because our problem with the first part was that
it's like lately like the bad guys team up with the good guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of happening in this one. Skeletor team up with He-Man.
So there's a bigger bad in the way.
Yeah, it's a bigger yeah.
And
it's the sorcerer girl. I don't remember.
Okay. The Cersei voice actress.
Yeah, Cersei.
Yeah, that's the whole problem that people have been yelling about He-Man is that, or it's not even Masters. It's not even called He-Man. It's Masters of the Universe. But all the trailers and everything makes it look like it's all He-Man.
I thought it's gonna be cool because of the trailer. The trailer make it just He-Man fighting like the old days.
Because I'm not a He-Man fan. I don't know dick about He-Man, and I thought this was gonna teach me about He-Man, and it didn't. So I was like, okay, maybe part 2 is gonna teach me about He-Man because I saw the whole first part and still don't know shit about He-Man. Apparently, you just said no. Apparently, no.
No. There's another version of He-Man. It's like Pixar graphic kind of wise. They said that one's better than this one. This is the anime one.
There's so many different He-Man.
But it's Netflix too.
Oh, there's a documentary on there too.
It's documentary, but I mean, there's a cartoon, Pixar graphic wise.
Okay.
They say it's better than this one.
The
thing that I like the cartoons before, like My Times, like you said, like kinda. That's what I like Mandalorian so much, because every episode is its own story.
Yeah.
With the same characters.
Yeah.
But different stories.
Yeah.
That was they do it back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know why they can do that now.
I don't know. That's why Cowboy Bebop, the anime is the shit.
They have to be continuation. You know.
Yeah.
Right now, it's like Castlevania is a great anime, but it's continuation, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
But He-Man.
But even that one is like he's hunting this certain vampire. Let's go kill that vampire, and then we move on.
Yeah. Well, he's going against Dracula.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, back then, the cartoons, it was like that.
Right, we have a
even
mission.
Spidey, the 90s Spidey one.
Fucking don't even have to go that far. Fucking Power Rangers, the best shit ever. It was the same thing.
The first one, the OG.
Yeah, of course the OG.
Okay.
It was like it's this fucking fly, and then they fight the fly. They lose against the fly.
Yeah.
The fly turns into a giant fly, and then they're like, "Fuck you! We're gonna get together. We're gonna turn into the giant guy, the Megazord." And then they beat the Megazord.
Simon.
Y se acabó el PG episode.
Yeah.
It's all over.
But they still have this the
overall.
That's the overall enemy. You know?
Yeah.
Always.
Rita, who's like
He-Man has Skeletor. He always fight. You know, scores every time loses. It's gonna be a new episode. Same shit.
Yeah.
You have Thundercats, all the shit. Braveheart, Bravestar.
Braveheart. That's a movie.
You haven't seen Bravestar?
No.
No.
You still fuck me up with Braveheart. It's like, what? He dies and comes back again.
No,
and he's like, freedom.
I mixed up. I fucked up. It was Bravestar.
Yeah, freedom. He
El
dies.
Comisario Galáctico.
Sure. Whatever.
That was the shit.
No,
You should watch it.
I'm not watching He-Man then.
Why? Oh yeah.
I'm not watching He-Man.
No.
Fuck He-Man. No. That wasn't what anybody wanted. Everybody on the internet was yelling at him, and they had a chance to correct it, and I guess they didn't. So you fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked
It
up.
was a part I didn't like that. He commands with the sword. He became He-Man, and he tried to do that without the sword. He became like fucking Hulk. It was He-Man, but acting like Hulk. Smashing things.
So he became bigger without the whole sword?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You fucked up.
Anyway, let's keep it pushing, douche. Something else we saw on Apple Plus, Apple TV, was Tom Hanks in Finch.
Yeah.
So Finch is about a post-apocalyptic Earth, a robot built to protect the life of his creator's beloved doggy. The robot learns about life, love, friendship, and what it means to be a human. This is going to be a little confusing because a lot of people are going to think Finch is the robot, but Finch is actually Tom Hanks' character.
Or the dog's name.
Or the dog, yeah.
You don't remember the dog's name?
Goodyear.
Yeah, Goodyear. That's right.
Dog and Goodyear. And there's a story behind that. The whole movie is basically Tom Hanks by himself talking to a robot and a dog. And it's fantastical. Are you a huge Tom Hanks guy?
I'm a fan.
You're a fan?
Yeah.
Like whenever there's a movie out, you have to watch it?
Well, not all of it. I mean, it's been a couple Tom Hanks movies I haven't watched, like the Rogers one, the biopic. Rogers.
Oh, Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
I haven't seen that one.
I mean, like few, but most of them I have watched.
Yeah.
There's another Apple movie with him. I don't know if you see it. Greyhound, I think it's called. It's a captain in a ship.
Yeah, I don't think it was Apple first. I think it came out in the theater.
Apple.
I think it came out in theater first.
No, it was Apple TV.
I'm pretty sure it did.
I bet your ass it was Apple TV.
Un putazo in the face?
It was it was the first Apple movie with.
Because it was in the theater too.
Yeah, but we probably put it out for Oscars, but I watched it on Apple TV. I think it was the first.
Was that one good?
It was a good one. I like it.
Sometimes he does a good one, and then sometimes there's like a caca.
Yeah.
Last year was the News of the World. Though that one's the one on Netflix with the little girl.
I didn't see that one.
That one's okay. It's okay. It's what you would expect. This one though, Finch, I really, really, really liked it. It almost has like a video game vibe to it.
Because of the dog, or
because of the dynamic between the dog and the robot and him. Just anything post-apocalyptic, I immediately go video game.
Okay.
It's basically a road trip disaster movie.
I think we already watched this, no?
What?
The man with a robot and a human.
Yeah, it's not a new concept, but the fact that he is trying to teach the robot to take care of the dog in case he's not there is so like pure. Something about it like it's like damn, it hits.
I think because he's Tom Hanks.
I guess, and he's super skinny too, which plays a huge part in the movie.
Yeah,
but he's like, every time he coughed, my first thought was like, oh, Corona. Watch out.
Probably he's the way the Earth.
But he was super skinny in this. The robot looks great. The movements. I don't know which parts was CGI and what part was real.
Okay,
I'm sure like when like the hand stuff, that was probably a glove and somebody moving their hand.
That could be.
But I thought this. You didn't think it looked great?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. I like it. I watched it with my
visually.
youngest. Yeah, visually was good. He liked it too.
I'm gonna cut all this out.
No.
Because you fucking spoiled it. What do you mean why?
Put it spoiled before.
No.
People.
No.
Belgium people.
It's a watch.
It's gonna be spoiled.
It's a good one. Watch it.
Yes,
I really recommend it. I'm not a 50-year-old man or person, so that's why I'm not like super into Tom Hanks. Like he's my Woody, really. But I feel like old people love Tom Hanks.
Old people? I'm not old. Motherfucker, I'm not old, man. I'm not that fucking old. I'm not that old. Fuck you, Felix. Tell me old.
Do you watch Colbert before you go meet me? Yeah, you do.
No.
You're old. Yes, you do. You're old. Anyway, it's a good one. Watch. Recommend. Finch.
Recommend, yeah. Oscar vibe?
No. I mean, Tom Hanks does have experience in acting by himself with damn Castaway. He already won an Oscar for that, so it's
Castaway. Whatever. And there's another one, right?
There's a bunch of them where he's by himself, basically. Yeah. It's a good one. This next one is, I don't know how to feel about this one, really. Mainly because I was super hyped on it myself. Well, after watching the fucking trailer. And it left me kind of whatever. And is Netflix's A Boy Called Christmas. So it's basically Santa origin story. In this origin story of Father Christmas, an ordinary boy with a loyal pet mouse and a reindeer at his side, set out on an extraordinary adventure to find his father, who is on a quest to discover the fabled village of Elfheim.
Elfhelm.
Oh, Elfheim is on fucking God of War. My bad.
Kratos.
It's Kratos. It gets there, it's fucking Kratos. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No. So it's basically...
Spoilers, Kratos in the Boy Called Christmas.
Yeah. It's basically Santa origin story. Right?
Well...
Kinda. His name is Nicholas, bro.
But there's been a bunch of... They're trying to make a lot of origin Santa's movies. But it's this different one. I mean, I like it because it's kind of different. You like it?
I was expecting way more out of it. That was on me. I was expecting... I don't know, like Lord of the Rings, but Santa. Like super duper high quality magic and it didn't have enough magic for me and wonder, of like trolls, and I wanted more of those mythical beings, not beans.
But you have the elf. They're mystical, no?
But they didn't do much to be mystical, and as much as it is titled a Christmas movie, it didn't have the Christmas feeling. I didn't felt it. It's just missing something, and it's not hitting, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I like it. I mean, what did you think? I think it was a good movie.
It was okay.
It's a different one. Not all Christmas have to be the same.
But are you gonna remember this next year?
Yes.
I don't think you are.
Why not?
Because it was just not
Christmas.
there. It was just not there. It's just not there.
What did you like?
What did I like?
Didn't like. What you did not like about it?
It was just slow and a little boring, honestly.
Slow, a little boring.
It was slow and a little boring. I wanted more mythical, magical shit.
Like which one? Which Christmas movie gives you that?
The feeling of Christmas?
No, the magical, more mythical beings, trolls, all that kind. Which Christmas movie is that?
Christmas movie?
Yeah.
There's really none like that. Crazy.
That's why you say you want trolls and all that in a Christmas movie.
Because there's trolls and all that in the fucking trailer.
Just one.
No, there was fairies, there was elves. They make it all.
No, fairies, yeah. Elves.
The trailer showed me one thing, and the movie didn't show me what I wanted that the trailer teased me with. That's the best way I can say it.
The magic.
The magic. Dope ass, fun ass, beautiful magic.
But the magic came after.
But it was only a little bit. I wanted more magic. I just wanted more magic.
But that's the thing of the movie. You have to get to the magic. At last. She's looking for Elfhelm. That's where the magic is. He found it. He believes. The fucking mouse talks, man. What else do you want?
I don't know.
No?
It didn't hit me. It didn't hit me.
The boy, sometimes, like, he looks like a girl, right? You get that feeling?
A little bit.
The face?
Yeah. The face that annoyed me was a fairy.
The girl fairy?
The little girl fairy. There was one time where, like, her face is, like, moving as if it was CGI. You didn't notice that?
No, I didn't know.
The first time when they
Well, probably
meet.
because you have 80-inch,
Okay.
8K HD. You can
Okay.
see your fucking veins through your skin.
And then she has adult teeth. I think she's like a 20-year-old person, really.
Yeah, she's not that.
I don't think she's a kid.
No.
Because she has like fake teeth that you put on an adult when you get money and you buy teeth.
Yeah.
We don't have money, that's why we don't buy teeth.
Pearl teeth.
Yeah, like fake dentures shit.
Simon.
Like her teeth.
Yeah, she
Looked weird.
look like the boy age now.
And then when they first meet, she just looks off. I did not like that. Anyway, I don't know. It was missing. I really, really, really don't think you're gonna remember this next year.
You think so?
Yeah, Klaus. I watched Klaus and I remember Klaus, and Klaus was
yeah.
dope.
With Tim Allen?
No, pendejo, Klaus,
What?
the
What?
Netflix one, the animated.
I didn't watch that one.
Watch that one. That one's way better. It was Ed
Yeah?
Norton voicing the guy. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
he's like the postman, and he's giving no Christmas shit. It's great. I'm saying the idea is good, but the trailer showed me one thing, and then I didn't get at all from the movie.
Well, that sometimes happens, you know.
It happens all the
A lot of
fucking time.
Yeah.
Why you cut a better trailer than you cut a better movie? Stop doing that. Show me a shitty trailer.
But if they show you shitty trailer, you might not even watch the movie.
But then your movie sucks then. How do you cut a better trailer than a movie?
Because,
You're showing me shit that you know I want to see and then don't show it to me.
yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? Fuck off. No. But you know what's a better Christmas movie? 8-Bit Christmas. I love that movie. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Oh fuck! Why'd you pause like that?
Because I thought you could have, when you edit this shit, you put a 8-beat song.
I'm not doing that. No, that's too much work. I'm not doing that. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Come on!
Fuck off. No.
Okay.
So
8-Bit.
8-Bit Christmas is about the 1980s Chicago. A 10-year-old sets out on a quest to get the Christmas gift of his generation, the latest and greatest video game system, the NES. You are a 80s child. So this is all fucking you. Neil Patrick Harris is now the kid as a grown-ass man telling the story of how he got his NES to his young daughter. And it's all voiceover, kind of like a Christmas Story kind of vibes. I thought this was amazing. I thought this was fantastical. I thought this was great. The face of this kid is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like these kids are looking weirder and weirder every day.
And the Jaworski, fucking dude, this fucking looks weird as fuck.
The big-
Jaworski, yeah.
The big guy?
Yeah, the bully. The bully guy.
Yeah. It was fucking weird.
Yeah,
But they're all
he was
funny
creepy.
though.
Yeah, it's kind of in a funny way.
I thought it was charming. This one had the Christmas charm, you know? So this is Home Alone plus nostalgia and you get this movie. No? You disagree?
About the Home Alone, yeah. For
No,
me,
not the setting of Home Alone.
no.
But when you watch Home Alone, how you feel when you watch Home Alone?
Yeah, because it was. I give the nostalgia because,
Yeah.
well, for me, the 80s,
Yeah.
I didn't got the NES and Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I got it in one birthday
Mm-hmm.
present, but
But you understand that it's the biggest thing to get back in the day.
it happened like that. That fucking richest kid on the block got the fucking Nintendo. He even got the fucking gun, the orange one.
Yeah, the
The
zapper.
expensive one. Yeah, the zapper one. I don't think he got the glove. But that
Power
happened.
glove
That,
was a
yeah.
little different.
Oh, this fucking guy has a Nintendo. Vamos a ir a ver jugar. Y la verdad, todos jugándolo. And that's what we wanted so much. A bad one. But we didn't get them for Christmas. We get until my
But you
birthday.
understand the need of wanting.
I make connection with the movie, man.
Right. That's what I mean. It's like the fuzziness of Home Alone plus nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
it's kids doing travesuras, but they're doing.
Yeah.
That's where I bring the Home Alone part in.
Yeah, they want to get their Nintendo.
Yeah.
The way they could even work, do the shit to get it because it was so loud too.
And I like that you really don't know how the fuck he's gonna end up with the Nintendo.
Yeah.
Because he's playing it with the daughter, So
Yeah.
he has it. And
yeah.
even the daughter is like, okay, but you haven't told me how the fuck.
Yeah.
That whole mystery of how he ends up getting it is kind of cool because
That's why they keep you in the movie.
The movie hooks you because you want to know. Okay, is he gonna buy it? Is it gonna be Santa? Is it gonna be this? Is it gonna be that?
No spoilers, right?
No fucking spoilers because I really want people to watch this movie because it was great. This was a book that I wanted to read probably
There's a
5
book?
years ago. Yes, it's a book. I wanted to read it 5 fucking years ago.
You do read, right?
I do reading, and this was one I wanted to read, and I just never got around to even buying it or reading it.
Okay. Are you still gonna read it or just
I don't
keep
know.
it with the movie?
I don't know because when I do when I consume the previous media of the movie, I don't like the movie.
Yeah.
So maybe they did so many changes that I'm going to end up hating it after. So because I liked it so much, I think I'm not going to read the book.
But I mean, sometimes when I have to you, but if you read a book, then becomes a movie. Do you have to like the movie?
Do I have to like the movie?
Yeah,
I think 90% of the time you end up hating the movie
because you have your own movie in your mind.
Yeah,
and that's sometimes doesn't match. Right, but you like the that's the vision of the director for the book.
But when they change things so dramatically from the book, that's when they fuck it up.
Okay.
That's what happened with Cowboy Bebop. Me and Felix talked the whole hour about it.
Okay. I mean, there's something that shouldn't happen.
They changed it completely and took things from one episode and did it over here, and then it didn't even matter, and then they just made a fucking mess. They did a mess.
I was curious about that because
it looked like they didn't even watch the series.
Like
that's what it looked like.
Like Lord of the Rings, they were books first,
right?
Old books, and they make movies, and people love the movies. I mean,
but those books came out in the 60s.
I know.
So they couldn't even imagine what they were looking at on screen. That's different. This book came out, 2010 maybe? I'm guessing. I don't know.
The first one?
The 8-bit. 8-bit Christmas is not that old.
The book?
The 8-bit Christmas book.
Okay.
It probably came out 2010.
Yeah, I mean,
right, and it's a simple story. You don't have to think about what the fuck does an elf look like.
Like an experience, like how I get...
Right, you can see the kid in your head and you know what a Nintendo looks like or whatever.
Yeah.
That's why the later Harry Potter books were little, like the only Harry Potter book other than the first one was the last one because it was the part 2. Because the part 1 leaves you such in a cliffhanger, I ran home to read it. But because I already know what Ron looks like, I already know what Hermione looks like, it's a little different.
Yeah.
And when I read that, compared to the book, they did it exactly pretty much as close as you can get.
Yeah, can you imagine?
So that was great.
Yeah.
Ready Player One, they tweaked the little things. So instead of me going, oh, this fucking movie's a 9, it was like, it's like a 7.58. Because in my head, the book is way better.
Yeah. Yeah, told me you read it first and you said, I could be this movie shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember. So
Cowboy Bebop is a 10, the anime. The series is a 4. Because they changed it and they made such a fucking mess. So I wonder if I would have read this book, if I would have felt the same or not. It's kind of like,
that's what happens when you read the book first and then you watch the movie.
Yeah.
Because in your head, you have your movie.
Right.
Even the way the character looks.
Everything.
And when they match, it's the best fit shit ever.
But they never match.
Why?
Because it's your head. How is the director going to put...
Well, it could match.
Never.
If you have the same likes, Yeah, it could be.
It's never going to match. I really, really enjoyed this movie, douche. What do you score?
I score like 8, 9.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
I can see myself watching this next year. I'm not going to watch A Boy Called Christmas ever again.
Probably, yeah, me too.
That's what I see the difference of Christmas and the joy and I was smiling the whole time. The kids are funny. The kids have funny lines.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris had a little like dad jokes. The little girl wants a phone and they translate. It was a beautiful movie. It's beautiful. And you rarely get beautiful Christmas movies anymore. And this was one that could be a classic 20 years from now.
Yeah.
I really feel like
it could
that.
be a classic. Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna. You don't.
not?
What is the last classic movie that came out? Probably Elf. Right, and I would say Klaus, but nobody knows about that one. But I would say Elf, and that came out in 2004, I think.
Die Hard.
Die Hard is another one, but that came out in the 80s. What's the newest classic Christmas movie?
Newest, probably Elf.
Elf.
Yeah, it's a
well,
classic.
now my 2 cents is 8-Bit Christmas should be there. I think it was a wonderful movie.
Yeah.
Speaking about classes, douche, let's talk about Le Final movie of la semana. Dragon Ball? No, shit. Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call, douche? Who the fuck you gonna call?
Gotta call my wife. Wait. Oh, sorry.
She's calling you already.
Yeah. Amor, wait up.
So when a single mom and her 2 kids arrive in a small town, they begin to discover their connection to the original Ghostbusters and the secret legacy their grandfather left behind. This movie should have come out a couple years ago. We got it now. What'd you think about Le Ghostbusters, douche?
Le Ghostbusters Afterlife.
After the fucking life.
After the life.
What'd you think?
I think it was a good movie. Okay. I like it, even though I say otherwise. But the only thing...
Okay, wait. You're a hater. I want to let the people know. You're such a fucking hater. You're the hater.
No.
You're a hater. But your opinion is valid because it does it. Yes, it's true.
Okay.
And that's what everybody else is saying.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what everybody else is saying. That it's a rehash.
Mm-hmm.
Your problem is the villain.
Yes.
They copy and pasted the villain.
That's right.
And that is true. Okay?
That's the only thing that I didn't like about the movie.
So you again, just like the NES, just like He-Man, just like basically everything we've been talking about in this fucking episode.
This is my fucking show.
You grew up with this.
Yeah.
Yes, you grew up with this shit.
That's right.
Your boy, as of 2 weeks ago, had not seen both of those movies. Capiche? You stand? I had not seen both of those movies.
You haven't seen them?
I did.
Okay.
I saw them a couple before we watched this. I watched the first one. I watched the second one.
Okay.
First one's better than the second one.
Uh-huh.
By a
That's
mile.
Right. Yeah.
There's a little rapey stuff. A little weird. But it's a moment at a time.
Yes.
What I like about the original ones, right? It's not that I've never seen them. I've never sat down with the intent of finishing it from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And appreciate the movie.
A lot of movies that you said.
Right. Like everything else in my life. I've saw the Marshmallow Man exploding, but it's just to me a marshmallow exploding. There's no context. I don't understand why or who or why the fuck.
How
right?
it gets big. And,
why there's dogs and who are the dogs and who's Sigourney Weaver. Okay. I did that. Understand that. It's great. What's great about the originals is that they take something that's very, very silly, right? But the world is taking it very serious. You know what I mean? In their world, it's like, holy shit, it's ghosts. But it's all presented in a very funny way. You know what I mean? In the originals.
Yeah.
In the originals. Bill Murray is Bill Murray, and Bill Murray's being funny, and he's not even making jokes about the ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The ghosts are not funny.
No.
The ghosts are something that they have to deal with.
Yeah.
Everything else, they're dynamic, they're people. Bill Murray is a legend. That's what makes it funny. In both of those movies. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So what the problem is in these 25-year later sequels is that they don't take the premise serious. Or they take it too serious that it doesn't allow them to be funny. There's no flexibility. So my concern with this movie was they're going to take it way too serious. Even the trailer.
The trailer was serious.
The trailer was super serious. Yeah. So my concern was this, is that they're going to be way too serious and not going to have enough heart or any funny moments to satisfy everybody.
Yeah. Because of the cast, probably.
Because of everything.
Well, they tried to do it with Paul Rudd, but I mean, he's not Bill Murray.
Right. And I really feel like this movie helped Paul Rudd helped the movie a little bit. His comedic sense is all over this movie.
Yeah.
But the movie's not about him. The MVP for me was a little girl.
I thought it's gonna be about.
I thought he was gonna be
trailers.
Yeah, the trailer makes it look like he's gonna be the one ghostbusting.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the kids.
It's the kids.
And I loved how they switched it for kids instead of adults again. You know? Because like so many other people, they have to rediscover or even discover for the very first time what even Ghostbusters is. So by using the kids, they can teach us what Ghostbusters is to us who don't really know what the fuck we're getting into, and hit the fuzzy nostalgia for people like you who are like, yeah, Ghostbusters is this shit from the like when they're showing them the videos, and it's all this, you're like, hell yeah, you know, when Aykroyd answers the phone, you're like, fuck yeah, you know.
Yeah. But the world kind of forgot about them, you know.
Right.
In that universe, you know.
Now, do I believe that the hype of Ghostbusters, like all the hype you've heard, like I don't think it's okay. The movie's all right. The movie's good. But I don't know if I think it's overhyped a little bit. Not this one. I'm talking about the first two.
You think so? No.
I feel like it's overhyped a little bit. I've heard people call it a perfect movie. It's good. It's good.
Yes.
But I just don't know. I just feel like it's overhyped a little bit. I liked it. They're good, right? Back to this one. This one did something that a lot of 25-year later sequels can't do, and is make it good. And I don't know what they did differently to make it good. You know what I'm saying? This could very easily...
Probably because they were the same writers and...
The director was the son of the director.
Yeah, so probably had tried to make the same impact from the first one in this one, because the new ones that you said, the 25 letters, probably they're most of them, they're not the same cast or directing or same ideas, you know.
But I'm saying they still use the same formula of like cheesy jokes, doing this weirdly,
because the same guys, yeah.
But it hit. No, I'm saying of the 25-year later sequels, like in Coming to America, they try cheesy jokes, but those don't hit. But everything from this movie, Ghostbusters, hit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but the difference, because this one and the Coming to America, there's the same characters 24 years later. Here or not.
But they focused on his son or in Shaft. It's like the son, and they it's always family legacy going down. Yeah, I'm just saying they kind of did the same formula, but it hit here. In Ghostbusters, it hit. The jokes hit. The kids hit. The new ghosts hit. That's
the other thing. I thought they're gonna be like more ghosts.
Yeah.
But let's see, like 2 or 3.
I thought of that from the first two. Also, I thought there was going to be ghosts all over the place. Yeah. There's barely any ghosts in the first 2 movies.
Just like Slimer, I think.
It's a handful of them. I thought it was going to be a bunch of them.
Yeah.
A bunch of them. And there's not. There's barely any ghosts.
Do you saw the cartoons? The original ones?
Back when I was a child.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what the fuck the point was. I guess it was just to hunt ghosts. I don't remember. Yeah. I played the game.
Which one?
The game. There's only one. There's only
Xbox One?
Yeah, the one for that they redid. And your brother told me it served as like a third movie.
Yeah, he told me.
But I played that before I even watched any of the first 2 movies, so it's kind of fuzzy. But yeah. And there's hella different ghosts in that. Again, it's a video game, it's different. But that does a very good job of being the third movie.
Yeah, there's a mobile phone game too.
Yeah, that probably don't have
like
story
Pokemon
like this
Go,
one.
like
not the same. This one has story, has
I mean, I was talking about the marketing of Ghostbusters.
I guess I don't believe it should be that huge, but it is. Anyway, this movie
is huge, man.
I know it's huge. I just think it's overhyped. That's it.
Why?
Because the movie's okay.
Why you rate it? 9?
8.
8. Yeah.
And the second one 7.
And this one?
This one a 9.
9.
Yeah. Because they did what a lot of movies fail to do, and is make the fucking 25-year-old.
This was a standalone movie. If you haven't watched the first 2 ones,
this is still a 9.
What do you think about this movie? About the story of Ghostbusters? For the people that are new to this shit.
What I think about the story?
I mean, Ghostbusters, yeah.
I mean, it's interesting.
I mean, you think it's going to have
it's not revolutionizing. It's something that's coming up that's supernatural, and they have to stop it. And they do what they can to try to stop it. But see that I don't want to spoil, so some parts wouldn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Some parts I wouldn't feel anything about because you need some of the previous knowledge, for sure. But a lot of the things that they did aside from the first two movies was great. You know, it was way funnier than I thought it was. I think this is not. I don't know. I feel like I laughed harder for this one than the first two. I really did.
I could laugh in this one too.
When they run over the marshmallow, I died laughing. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I thought that the little marshmallow was hilarious.
Yeah.
That whole part was hilarious. You see it on the trailer for a split second.
Yeah.
But they're in a Walmart, and then they just like killing. They're like killing themselves
around, like
different ways.
Yeah.
They roast each other. You know, two of them do the fucking Terminator thumbs inside a fucking
grill.
And then there's something so subtle, right? It's like 3 or 4 of them are riding a Zumba, and then they run over one, and then you just see like the leftover marshmallow on the floor. I died laughing. I thought that was fucking hilarious. The tone is kind of the same. It's not as serious as I thought it was gonna be. The kids are amazing. The FX are great. You know, they try to do the best of making the dog look like the old dog without making it look like caca, because the other one looks like caca, and I feel like they use practical effects sometimes too. They did a good job. They did a wonderful job. I wasn't hyped on this movie. I couldn't give a fuck about this movie. Right? I just wanted to understand the hype of Ghostbusters. That's why I watched the first two, and I did, and I kind of get it, thinking it's a little bit overrated. Because there's so much toys and merchandise. There's a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit. I just don't.
One Christmas we got the action figures and the gun.
Yeah.
The one is so bad.
The Proton.
Yeah. When we tried to wrapping up we talk about
I just thought the marketing and the all that is a little bit way too much, right? But that's just me. It's a great movie. I'm not knocking it. It's just
probably because it was
the 80s and there was nothing else going on.
No, but I mean, the marketing. Do you think the marketing for this movie?
No, for the first two.
Oh, the first two, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not a whole other movies that have this kind of impact. E.T., right? There is kind of,
yeah.
But I feel like this is way more. Even Back to the Future, way more.
Back to the Future, yeah, good. You haven't seen those?
No. Stupid. I'm gonna wait for them to do Back in the Future 2024.
No.
I just watched Rick and Morty, which is way better. I'm gonna watch those. I gotta watch all 3. For some reason, the third one's not on Netflix, and that's annoying. But whatever. Your only gripe, and it's fair, that they do rehash the bad guy. It's the exact same bad guy.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same one. Gozer or whatever the fuck.
Gozer, yeah.
With the 2 dogs. It's the exact same thing. And then the 2 dogs have to fuck to do the thing.
Yeah.
The exact same thing.
The gatekeeper,
aka the poon and the peen. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I get it, but it didn't bother me for some reason because it makes sense that they were doing what they were doing with it. The explanation for it justified its existence for me.
In this movie.
Right, because if they would have done what you wanted, which is a whole different villain, that would have fucked it up.
Why?
Because I think that was what the problem with the second one too, that the villain for that one was just ooze, and it was kind of like, okay, like New York was a character in and of itself.
Supposedly they beat this guy in the first movie, so why you bring him back?
Because it's just, again, this is one of the things that they do with the 25-year later sequels, that they rehash it completely and it either hits or it misses. Yeah. And I feel like it fucking hit this time, you know? And a lot of people hate Force Awakens for the same reason. They rehashed that whole movie. They rehashed it. It's exactly the same. But that's a little bit more 50-50 split. I just feel like people loved Ghostbusters so much that anything even remotely not... Also, the one with the girls. You watched the one with the girls?
Yes.
I think that one was so terrible that it benefited this one. I haven't seen it. I was going to watch it just to see if it's actually that terrible.
It sucked balls, yeah.
I'm not going to. I don't want to taint what I think about Ghostbusters by even injecting that into my mind.
Yeah.
But I think that being so terrible helped people be less harsh for this one. Because they could see how easily they can fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right? And by them not doing that, I gotta give them credit.
I think there was a reboot, right?
I'm not sure.
No?
I don't even know. Because I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's a remake or reboot. Because I think
I think it's a reboot.
Because I don't think they mentioned it at all.
No.
They said something about 2016, like something else came up in 2016, and then it stopped or whatever. So I think that was like a little hint towards what the hell was going on. But I thought it was great. Like I might even buy the Blu-ray. That's how much I liked it.
Yeah,
I really really liked it. Podcast was hilarious. The kids were great.
Oh yeah.
Paul Rudd was, he didn't overdo
We
it.
can spoil, right? No spoilies?
No spoils. It's the first movie. What else you want to spoil? I guess the big thing. Yes. No spoilers.
No?
It's pretty
Okay.
big. It's pretty huge.
Yeah. Okay.
Huge. It's great. I really love that movie. Score it. Bump fuckface so we can get out of here.
Huh?
Score it.
Oh, 8?
9.
Damn.
Loved it. Beautiful.
No.
Hell yeah.
It's not a 10? No.
I don't just.
9.
I'm not
yeah.
a puta.
Yeah.
I don't give
9
out 10s.
is a fucking high score for you, man.
I don't give out 10s.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Wakanda?
Well, I've only done it for fucking Joker in the last fucking couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I've done it.
The Joker.
Joker. And I might do it. And I think I already did it by the time this is up.
Which one?
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch the previous review, Roundup. And if you do know what I'm talking about, then you do know what I'm talking about.
It is.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Stay tuned to this channel for more review roundups as well as podcasts on this channel. As well as follow me on my personal, where I review games that I haven't played in a long time, and I come at it with that perspective. I played recently Halo, and I played the animated Spider-Man game. I reviewed those 2 this past month. Go check those out. Very, very, very fun zos. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, boss man?
Sure. Have a happy holiday. Merry Christmas. Don't spread the virus. Spread some joy.
Always and forever.
Always and forever.
Always
You
and
do you.
forever. Follow me wherever you need to follow. And always and forever, you do.
Bye.
Bye. Gotta pop porque lo me gritan that I don't pop.